mixed beauties? What's up, what's up, what's up? Hope y'all having a good day today. My lips are chapped. So, they're looking crusty. Hold on. Alright. What's up? If you're new to my channel, my name is Tracy. Please go and hit that subscribe button so I can get some more subscribers. Anyways, follow me on Instagram on blacxicanbeauty and follow me on Snapchat at lilbit.tracy. lilbit.tracy. Tracy. I mostly post pictures of myself, with my ugly self. But yeah, anyways, hope everyone's having a good day today. Today, I'm going to be telling you a story about how I almost motherfucking died. Alright, so, today, it didn't happen today, okay? I'm retarded. Okay, so when I was, I don't know, like 7, 8, 9, maybe 10, I used to live with my brother and his wife. And shout out to my brother and his wife. Woo, he makes shirts. I'm going to put a link on the description below, his Facebook name. So if y'all need shirts, y'all can order your shirts from him. Because you got the hookup, And then, anyways, so I used to live with him, and we used to live in an apartment complex. At the time, my brother's super young. My mom passed away when I was 7, so my brother had to take charge, and he did an incredible job. Thank you, brother. I love you. But we lived in apartments, and he would work from like, let's say 8 to like 5, and I would get off of school at like 3. So there was a certain time that I was by myself, and she was at work too, so she didn't get off till like 5 or something. So I would be by myself. And one day I was really sick, like really sick. Well, not really sick. I had a cough and I had like a little cold or whatever, and I had to stay home by myself. Was it all day? I don't remember. I was too young, but I do remember what happened. So then, you know how like them Jehovah's Witnesses and shit, they like be coming around like knocking on the doors and stuff. Well, there was like a Jehovah's Witness person, I think it was, that came and knocked on the door, and I like looked at the blinds because I was told not to answer the door at all, because I'm by myself and I'm young, I can get kidnapped. Back then, I didn't care. I'm like, y'all doing too much. That's not even that serious, but yes, it is serious. Keep your kids safe. If your kids are home by themselves, tell them little niggas to not open the motherfucking door. Anyways, so, I was by myself. And somebody knocked on the door, and I was looking through the blinds, and it was like I don't know who it was. It was like a little lady or whatever, and she had put a little note on her door or whatever. So when she had left that little note, I had opened the door. When she left, I had opened the door to get that little note, and I guess somebody else saw me open the door, or they were keeping an eye on me, seeing that I was by myself at home or whatever. And my baby, y'all. If you can hear ocean sounds in the background, it's because that's the only way he sleeps. But let me go get his binky. Wait just a moment. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Where was I? But yeah. Anyways, so I had opened the door and then I closed it, and I had a little cough or whatever, and I was by myself, and I'm all doing like random shit, fucking twirling and stuff. And then all of a sudden I heard another knock, and I thought it was the same person. Like that lady came back, she's really determined to tell me about Jehovah's Witness. But no, it was some guy. I like went to go look through the blinds, and it was some guy. He was wearing black gloves. When I was younger, I've never seen motherfucking black gloves in my life. I was like, this nigga came to do some shit. So I was really fucking scared. Whatchamacallit. The only black gloves that I've seen before were, because my mother-in-law, my brother's wife, she used to do hair. So that's where I seen black gloves. She wears black gloves sometimes, not all the time, but wear black gloves. And besides seeing her from there, that was the only time I've ever seen black gloves before. So I'm like, in my head, I'm 67 years old. I'm thinking like, if they have the same gloves, they might know each other. So in my mind, I was like, you fucking idiot. I was gonna open the door because I'm like, oh, maybe he's one of her friends, like came from work, wants to drop something off, maybe check on me. But my gut was telling me like, don't do it. Like, just stay quiet. Like, he'll leave, and then, oh well, if when they come back, maybe my brother will be here and stuff, and then they can open the door. So I like stayed quiet. I was looking through the blinds, and all I could see is like this guy with black gloves, and he's trying to jiggle the door. And I'm like, I don't know this man. He had like a little right here, like a little cut right here. It looked like it was stitched up, but it wasn't like taken care of, so it like got nasty and then it scarred, you know? And he was tall. I think he was either caramel or just Mexican burnt, you know? And I can't remember what else he looked like, but I'm looking, I'm like thinking like he's starting to look scary to me, so I'm like backing up from the door. But I have a cough, remember? And I started coughing, and he knew I was motherfucking in there. I don't know how he knew I was alone, but he started like jiggling the door harder, like, oh! And I'm like, oh my motherfucking God, I'm gonna die. He's gonna take me. I'm never gonna see my family again, never gonna see my sisters, never gonna see anybody ever again. So I like freaking ran to the room, and I was sitting in the corner, all freaking crying, all like scared. I don't know how long I was sitting in that corner, like, it was probably for a few hours. I mean, for me, it seemed like hours. But since I was crying, I was making myself tired. And I couldn't go to sleep. Because what if he, like, freaking busted in? What am I going to do? Like, it's going to be easy to take. I'm not going to be able to put up a fight. But, it felt like hours of crying. But then at the same time, when I was tired, it felt like only minutes. And then my brother's wife, Jennifer, walked in, and I was never been so happy to see her. She was like, hey, and I was like crying. She's like, what's going on? And then I told her, and we called the police, and then they like said that they'll be patrolling the area. And then they told us that when they patrolled the area, there was like some guy that's sneaking in like through the cracks of the apartment, and they followed him, but they couldn't find him. He like disappeared, and I was like, I bet you there was that motherfucker trying to come back and get me. But anyways, yeah, after that we never heard anything from the police or anything ever again. That's the story on how I almost died. Motherfuckers trying to get me. But yeah, I was so scared for my life. It was the scariest thing I've ever felt in my life. Well, not the scariest thing. I mean, I've had freaking stalkers and shit, but that's the first time that I've ever, like, well, I was young, so I was just so fucking scared. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, what do I do? Like, if I freaking, back then, when I was 6 or 7, I didn't know that they freaking rape little girls and shit. I'm all over here thinking, like, if he comes in, I'm gonna fuck this motherfucker up. Like, just kidding. But I, like, freaking was thinking, like, I'm gonna fight for my life. Like, I'm gonna freaking fight. I'm gonna get away. As soon as I get out the door, I'll sprint. Because I was fast. When I was a little ass kid, I was motherfucking fast. You know? So, I thought maybe, like, if I couldn't get, like, between his legs and go through the door. The main thing that I was thinking about getting past him. Once I got past him, I can run to, like, my aunt's house. I can run back to the school. I can run anywhere. And if y'all know from El Paso, shout out to El Paso, we used to live in Alabama, so it's a top street. Everything else trickles down. And yeah, so I was like, it'll be a long run, but I'll motherfucking get there, shit. But yeah, short black story. Long story short. That's the one time that I almost died. I was really scared though, not gonna lie. I was kind of scared. But then after a while, I was all trying to be tough. Like, that nigga didn't scare me, but it was pretty scary. And like, now that I think about it, he could have done so much more. He could have freaking raped me. I didn't know about that when I was younger. He could have freaking raped me. He could have took me. He could have sold me for my organs. He could have freaking sold me to sex trafficking, everything. Shit, that's so scary. Just scary to think about. Now that I have kids, fuck, not even people at Walmart or anything that come up to me like, stay the fuck away from my kid, please. Back up. Back up. Because you can't trust no one nowadays. You really can't. Did you hear about that dad that freaking killed his kids? His 2 little girls and his wife. Yeah. Crazy. Your own blood. Flesh and blood. No, thank you. No, no, no. Yeah, there's like my kids, like my mother-in-law, she thinks I'm psycho because, okay, so right now, as y'all can see, the house is all quiet, my peace and quiet, because this morning, my mother-in-law and her husband took my 2 youngest sons to Disneyland. They went to California, but when she asked me if she could take them, I was like, I don't know, let me think about it, and then I thought about it. She kept asking me, and I told her, I said, they can go, but if something happens to them, I'm going to hold it over against you for the rest of your motherfucking life. She was like, no, thank you. I really scared her, but she's like, I'm like, why? She's like, well, I don't want to hold you threatening my life or anything. I'm like, they're my kids, so you have to understand they're my kids. If anything happened to them, I swear I would go freaking chasing after them, and then after I found them and make sure they're safe, I'm coming after you because you made me a promise that you were going to take care of them and you didn't, you know. Well, that's a scenario, like if that something happened, you know, which I know they're in good hands. She's a good mother. She raised my husband and her 2 other kids, and they came out wonderful and great, you know. But you can never trust anybody. Like, I trust her with my life, but I won't trust her with my kids' life. And it seems like it's bad to say, but it's not. As a mother, like, I would sit down and do some time for my kids. I would do anything for my kids. Like, I would choose my kids over my husband. So it's like, it's a whole different scenario. When you're a mother, you will never understand. If you're not a parent, you will never understand the love that you have for your kids, and you will do anything for them until you have a kid. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, if my kid murdered somebody, and I was like, what the fuck did you do? I literally take the blame for it. Because I would never want my kids to be in that position. And I know I raised my kids better and well enough to know that if my kid were ever to be in that situation, it was for a good reason. That motherfucker was fucking with them. So then, yeah, in that case, then yeah, I would take the blame for it, you know. But you always have that fear in the back of your head, like, I hope you raise your kids right enough for them to not get in trouble or anything, for you to go down for them, you know. But hey, you never know. But sorry, y'all, I'm all over here distracted trying to freaking do a weird drawing. I don't know why I'm drawing that, but I'm just motherfucking drawing. But I mean, I guess, yeah, that's what today's video was, that I almost died. I'm by myself and I'm hearing motherfucking noises. I kid you not. Okay, so the other day, I was laying on the couch. So let me show you the couch. So the couch is right there. I was laying right there. And then there's the hallway. And if you go that way is the laundry room, and then it's a garage. And the front door is right there. So, tell me why my mother-in-law was like, I'm going to go to the store and I'll be right back. I'm going to go leave to the commissary because she had to get some food. So I was like, all right, bye. And I was laying right there. I was taking a nap because, you know, my kids were taking a nap. And I was like, you got to take a nap when they take a nap, because if you're not, you're never going to get a nap. But she walked out, and I heard when you open our doors, here, let me show you. It makes a sound. So, like, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but I don't know if you heard that or not, but it makes a sound. So I heard the sound, and I knew that she was gone. I knew that she was gone. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna take a nap. I started closing my eyes, but then I got a text message, and I like went to go pick up my phone. And when I went to go pick up my phone, I heard, Tracy. And I was like, what the fuck? So I like got up and I was like, what the hell? And I looked. I'm like, I know I'm not hearing things. I'm like, So then I'm like, because I thought she came in again, but she didn't. But because I didn't hear the door, and I'm like, she did not come in again. So I was like, whatever. So I lay back down, and I was like on my phone, and I was like, beep, 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 beep. And then I hear, Tracy! And I'm like, oh, hell no. You know, my blackness popped out. I'm like, I am not looking back. This motherfucker better come get me from behind because I'm not looking back. I'm not gonna fucking look back and then have somebody in my motherfucking face. Nope. Or see a motherfucking ghost. Nope. So I was just like, pretend like I didn't hear it. Like, can y'all come get me because I'm about to die, you know? So I was just like, what the hell? And ever since then, I was like, nope. And like every so often, this is a new house. So my husband's parents bought this house. I don't know how long, when it was built or whatever, but like you can hear like a little kid, not like a little baby, that's my baby, no, that's not it, but you can hear baby crying. So when my baby's crying, or I put him down to take a nap, and then I'm like, let me go check on him, because I hear him crying, and I run, and I'm like, and it's not him, he's like knocked out and shit, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear it, it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, alright, well, that is it for today's video. I hope you like my story that I almost died. Can you please comment, like, share, and subscribe? And like I always say, keep it moving, beautiful. Peace. Alexa, play your favorite song.
What do you want to hear?
Alexa, what's your favorite song? Alexa, what's your favorite song?
My favorite song is Aretha Franklin's Respect. Unbelievable vocals and an empowering message. That's what it means to me.
Okay. Alexa, play Tupac.
Shuffling songs by Tupac on Amazon Music.
All right, peace.